What's going on, everyone? It is Super here, and I'll bring you guys another Mortal Kombat X video. And today I have a little highlight video here for Nimble Reptile. And I know this one is a lot shorter than my average like character specific, or I should say character and variation specific highlight video, but you know, there's so many variations and characters that I actually want to do videos like this on. And of course, Combat Pack number 2 is going to be coming out you know, in roughly about a month. So you know, I don't want to really spend a lot of time trying to get the highlight videos. Actually, I just spent like about maybe one like little session, a couple hours, but I had a lot of fun. Nimble Reptile is a blast. It's a little hard to get used to at first. I was always a fan of Nimble Reptile, and before they actually you know, changed up Reptile quite a bit, before they buffed him and before they gave him a damage nerf on his nimble combos, he actually used to do around 44% easily, like a basic combo in the corner. You know, you go into your forward 4, 1, 2, and then you do you know, you do the nimble thing, and then you press 3, standing 3, or down 3 and into standing 3 around 5 times, and then you do the forward 4, 1, 2 into slide, and that used to do around 44 to 46%. Depending on how many standing 3s you got. But after they nerfed that, you know, I kind of fell out of love with it, with the variation, because you know, the big damage, like the nimble activation in like the mid screen, in the neutral, off forward 4, 1, 2, like in mid screen, they used to do actually like 42%, something like that. And I think now it does like 36, but that's fine because you know, you get a shitload of damage in the corner. So that's one of the reasons why I actually dropped Nimble, because he was actually my favorite. See this right here? This actually used to do around 40%, even just with the regular slides. And now I think the max you could get, you know, depending on whether you actually add in like a normal move before the slide, I think the most you could get is around 36%. And you know, like I said, I sort of fell out of love with the variation, but one thing that inspired me to pick this variation back up, and of course I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, is I was watching the European ESL League. I forgot what week it was, but regardless, it doesn't really matter what week it was. But this guy, man, this guy brought out Nimble Reptile, and he like shocked the whole like pretty much the whole audience. Like everyone that was watching this week of ESL was going absolutely crazy watching this guy. I believe his name was Pro Stunner, something like that. I'm really sorry if I get your name wrong, man, but I think Pro Stunner is his name, I'm pretty sure. And he was pulling out some shit with Nimble Reptile that I had never seen before. And trust me, I watch a lot of tournaments, I play a lot of Mortal Kombat, and I never saw these combos, and it inspired me so much to actually like try out the variation, or I should say pick up the variation again. And you know, I want to thank him because Nimble Reptile is, oh my god, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You could do so many creative things with the nimble activation, and especially in the corner, you guys are gonna see me pull off a lot of 50% combos here off you know, a knockdown. Probably the best thing and the most damage you're gonna get with the nimble activation is you do a standard combo, end it in slide, and then do your activation while your opponent is down, and then go for either overhead or low. You're gonna get the 50% damage with the overhead, and if you go low, you're gonna get around 44%. That's what I normally got. As you guys see right here, I'm gonna do the 50% one, uppercut. And you know, the timing isn't strict, I'm gonna be honest. The timing's not strict, but it's a little weird because you have to time the standing 4 into the spit, the second one. If you don't time it right, the standing 4 is gonna push your opponent up a little bit too much, and the spit is actually not gonna hit him, and of course he's gonna fall out of the combo. So you know, it definitely does take a good amount of practice to actually get the strange timing down right, but it's definitely worth it. And the one that you want to do with the low, with the back 3-4, is you pretty much just do one standing 4 into spit, and then you do your forward 4-1 into the force ball uppercut, and then you do the rest of the combo, and that nets you around 44%. So those are like the best overhead low combos from the nimble activation off your opponent's knockdown. What you want to do just in the corner like regularly is do your forward 4-1-2, and then you activate it and you do forward 4-1 into spit, forward 4-1 into spit, forward 4-1 into regular force ball, and then uppercut, and then you do your forward 4-1-2 into slide, and that nets you around 47 or 48%. And that's where you're going to get your huge damage with Nimble Reptile, and you're actually going to feel proud of yourself for doing those combos because they're so hyped, they're so sick. I remember when this guy actually first pulled off these combos in the ESL week. Literally the whole stream chat was going nuts because the combos look absolutely amazing. So that's pretty much going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little highlight video with Nimble Reptile, and I will see you guys next time.
Thank you and good night.
Final round, fight! Finish him! Reptile wins. One, fight!
Could you not see me?
Round two, fight! wins.